When I said try, I meant tie.
Oh, okay. Reasonable.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Snake eyes.
yeah, but like watch me roll snake eyes. Okay, that's 5. Okay, I'll it's an interesting matchup actually because I have yet to decide in my brain whether I want to be on the play or not for it. Because you can play quite a few things turn 1 that kind of just don't get Tarkin down, so I'm just going to debate that in my brain.
Thank you.
Yep.
I think I will let you have the initiative.
Okay. Interesting.
I like going second most of the time.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Not always
5.
correct, mind you, but
I will keep my hand.
mine's kind of freaky. I'm not going to lie to you.
I will resource.
I think it's actually like super keepable, weirdly enough, though. We're gonna go with it.
Okay. I'm gonna play this.
Restored. Okay. I'm just gonna play soldier.
Okay. I will take the initiative.
I'll play another one.
Okay. There's just a raid 1. Is that their?
Yeah, they're just 2 3s essentially. Just 2 3s.
Just little old 2 3s. Do that. You just do that.
Hit me for 2, father. Huh.
I'm not
For I
gonna.
have sinned. Huh.
One of the few times I am not gonna draw a card off of this.
Sounds good to me, as I'm gonna ping it for 1.
To your base.
Yep.
I'll take initiative.
4 yet? I think I could have done that slightly differently, but I didn't want to use my Tarkin town. But we shall continue. Yep. I will choose to not pay for Falcon.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'm in the wrong arena. Why didn't you say so far, though? That's why I thought I was safe over there. Okay.
I will deal. No, actually, I won't do that.
Yeah, I'll just.
Say that.
Sure. I'll Ahsoka discard a card. If it's a unit, I exhaust a unit. Okay. Your action. R2. Yep.
I'll let that.
Keep on top. Okay.
Yep.
This is where I have an interesting choice, actually, because I think most people would tell me, Brent, don't kill R2D2. That's a waste of time. Especially since all he's doing is scrying when you have no cards in hand. But two to base.
I'll take initiative.
I will do 2 more to base. Anakin flips on 6 and is 7 toughness, right?
Flips on 6, has 7 toughness. Yes.
Just thinking with portals. It's actually a bit of a tough turn, I'm not going to lie to you. For me, anyway.
Sure.
I think at this point, Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is the right idea. Cool.
Two to my base.
Yep, and R2 into that. Cool.
One of these.
Takes one back.
Yeah. And I look. So.
Yep.
I'll leave that.
Force.
Sure. R2?
I can choose to put it wherever I want.
Yep.
I think.
Well, not base, I don't think. But.
No, but like I'm just debating whether I want to put it on one of your restoreds. I will. I'm gonna put it on just one of them arbitrarily. Doesn't matter which.
Well, that's the one I'm gonna attack your base with and
up to 4.
gain life.
Flip Quinlan.
2 to your base. Gain life.
So we're going to Falcon Quinlan trigger. Deal 1 damage to an enemy. It costs the same or less than the played unit. I'm actually going to do it to R2.
I'll take initiative.
Okay, so I'm going to do a few things. I'm going to finish off R2. I'm then going to hit you for 6. I'm going to Falcon this guy, and then I'm going to Tarkin Town the other one.
Oh wait, did I just not do anything with my turn?
I made you discard the R2, and you had to resource the other card you drew.
Yeah, but it was a Cassian and I forgot.
Oh, you didn't Cassian? Oh no! Oh no! I mean, that would have done a lot less damage to base because I would have been forced to kill Cassian.
Oh god.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm just gonna shame scoop.
Yeah. You know, fair.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
get
shame
it.
scoop.
Okay. It's all good.
Sorry, anticlimactic stream.
You know, it's fine. It's been
You can
one day.
get
I don't
it
have
for
an
that.
Xbox.
Yeah.
But you know what I do have on my Xbox? That I
You
don't
can
have.
get PC
I have
Game
Uno on
Pass.
my Xbox. That's true. I could get PC Game Pass.
Two,
All right. So good luck. Have
3,
fun.
4,
Would you like to have the
5.
initiative before we look at our hands?
Yeah, you already asked me.
Hmm?
You already asked me. I said yes.
Did you do? Okay. We got so lost in the conversation about puzzles that I couldn't remember.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I am going to keep this.
Yeah, I don't think there's a universe I don't keep this. I think this is just one of those hands. So
Wait, no, I lied. Wait, this does not have sorry. This does not have turn 1 play.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, not having a turn 1 play against Quinlan is not always technically a bad thing, because like that way I'm just not Tarkin Towning it immediately.
Yeah.
Mind you.
You didn't target at me in the last game, though.
Yeah, but like I could have.
Yeah. You could have. Yeah.
I'll be honest, Restored Arc is like probably one of the least threatening cards in your deck to me.
Yes.
Where I'm like, 2 damage and you heal 1. It's like, sure. There are things I would much prefer to Tarkin Town.
That's fair.
The important turn in this matchup, in my opinion, is when you get to flip Anakin, which of course, like the later turn's always important, but I need to make sure that turn is as smooth and least damaging to me as humanly possible.
Yeah.
Also, you're not a 14.
I mean, you know, maybe I.
choose to
First
be
game was so easy, you know, for me.
First,
Putting a handicap on himself.
you know, I appreciate it. I'm pretty new to this game, so I need the help.
This guy doesn't know how to play at all.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Someone handed me the quote-unquote best deck or whatever, and they said you'll just figure it out. And I'm like, sure.
And he's been making mistakes ever since.
It's true.
Okay, so now that I have a real hand,
Me and Fraser had a pretty wild set, actually. It was pretty cool.
Grandies over here. I'm going to say 3. Now look.
3 is an average number. Whiff on 3, ooh, rare. Squadron ping C-3PO for 1.
Rude.
How dare you?
How would? I'll use Tarkin Town because I think C-3PO should die. I don't want you drawing cards.
We were going so far into the game. I was like,
C-3PO needs to go.
He must perish.
Do not tell me the odds.
I guess what's the need of writing down Tarkin? You're not going to.
I prefer if he didn't.
There's no right reason, right? You'd sideboard it.
Here's my shield token.
Villagers. That seems reasonable. I'll just hit you for 3.
I'll take initiative.
I'll red 5, pop the shield.
It's on attack.
Yeah, but this is Quinlan.
Oh, what's Quinlan? Sorry. Oh, yeah. Pass.
Yep. I was just thinking in my brain about stuff.
Yeah, I bet you were.
I bet you were thinking. Imagine thinking in the year 2025.
That's a good base. Oh yeah, he's really good.
Imagine if you will, a reality where you think.
There's a lot of 2-1s in the stats, yo.
How many cards in hand?
Tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many cards in your hand?
4.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Make it 2.
That's a lot of fun.
Ooh. Me likey. Okay. I think we'll get rid of Plo. And I think we will get rid of Tough choice, unironically. Blows for sure. That's happening.
Sure.
Because I could be awful. Or not. Yeah, Ahsoka's going to go.
Okay.
Get rid of those pesky high drops. Because we're going to pillage you.
Rude. Wow, you have the Uber pillage back. That's rough.
Mind drop for mind drop, baby. We're back in 2002.
Yeah.
3.
Android is a lot better in this game than it is.
It sure is. It's weird because you think it wouldn't be. With
Did you
the,
say 2?
3. I said 3.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I said 2 for some reason. I don't know. I'm weird like that. Initiative, I assume.
Yes. Sorry.
And then all 3 again. Yeah.
Thank you. So
That's pretty backbreaking.
I can see the episode. I just see the little clips.
Yeah.
I'm just like, these people are.
They're so happy. I cried a little bit. We watched an episode today, and I was like tearing up. I was like, these people are so happy. And their family
What
is
am
like
I supposed
so
to do?
nice towards them.
Resource the worst card and keep the
Yeah,
good
I
one.
watched some yesterday, and I was like, this is a pretty good show. And then when she put
At
on
least
the
that's
stage,
my
I thought
advice.
you were playing Star Wars episode.
Stella Guerrera? Yeah, there she is. Now you don't whiff like you did earlier.
Or if I hit, you just maybe discard it anyway.
I'll consider it. It's pretty hard to whiff, to be fair. Not impossible, but pretty hard.
6, 7, 8. I whiff.
So, the grand debate in thy brain. It is a whiff? Oh my god, I put the bad curse on you. Oh god. Okay, I'm getting you back for when you beat me in the finals a few
I
weeks ago.
guess so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That kind of changes a few things then for my turn, unironically. I think by that logic, it's actually best to Falcon ping village.
Why is it coming in tapped?
I have to unexhaust it after it enters. I'm just doing it properly.
Oh,
I'm just being.
sure.
I'm being
Yeah,
real.
right.
I'm practicing it properly. There's a PQ coming up.
So you ping the villagers?
No, but for real, it's just because I don't know. I just was doing it out of order.
2 to your base?
Yep.
Technically, that's how the card states.
Red 5 will kill off villagers and hit for 3.
Can I do all of that?
2, 14. Initiative?
I will hit you for 6 more.
Yeah.
20. See, this is what I'm talking about with the Quinlan matchup.
I will flip Quinlan and I'm going to kill Stella. I think that's the wisdom here. 4 back.
Yeah. Do I hurt myself? Sure, whatever.
Stop punching yourself. Punching yourself.
Can't whiff twice, can I, right?
If you do, I'd be flabbergasted.
I didn't whiff. 7, 8. I did not whiff. I didn't hit the ones I need to, though. This deck is just, like, designed to annihilate me.
Colossus has its downsides. The card advantage loss can really matter sometimes.
Oh, sorry, I have to reveal that.
Fell the dragon, yep. And then since you took initiative, I've got nothing left to do, so we'll continue.
1, 2, this is in my hand. 1, 2, buckle my shoe.
3, 4. I will choose to pay the 1 for Falcon.
Okay. I will.
I'm always
Let's play this way, and now we'll look it up later.
this game.
Okay, that
You
doesn't
would
matter.
give it
Yeah, yeah.
3 turns ago.
Awesome. Do you have any hero phase actions?
No, I don't.
Anakin?
You know what? Tap of power.
He currently has how much power?
8.
In a theoretical world where you play the card Bravado, you could threaten
Bravado? I didn't.
16.
I mean, yeah, I got 3 of
It's
them.
5 health.
Yeah, Bravado, what's that? We're just going to surprise strike you with Quinlan then for 6.
My base or
Your base.
Okay, that makes more sense.
I'll admit that I'm not exactly super scared of Anakin right now.
Well,
He'll kill Quinlan if he wants.
maybe you should be.
But like I'm not though.
Force throw.
Force throw me? Okay. You do get 5. Pretty meaty force throw.
This one.
I realize I kind of misplayed, but that's okay. I'll bat myself in the back for later. 3.
Nice. Sorry.
Yeah, I definitely just misplayed. I'm done. I always forget that DL44 can't attach to vehicles. So I should have DL44 and then surprise strike. I don't know why I didn't. I'm just dumb.
Into Quinlan for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, and I'm so 3, so 7 to your base, and I take
So-
3 back.
Yep, so that brings me to 11. And then this is where I'm in an interesting situation because, well, I mean, his ability's not going to happen. I have nothing I can smuggle out. But you're correct.
Hey, you were talking all about the friggin' rules.
Yeah, that was me making an excuse for just doing something stupid. See, I'm human, Andrew.
He says that.
I'm
He's
actually,
also told me otherwise. He's also told me
I'm
he's a
actually an
robot.
android from the planet Omicron Persei 14. So, I mean, I feel like it's just I have to let you have the initiative to hit you for 3, and then you're at 34, and then it's just like, you know.
Yeah, you're gonna be real sad though when I.
It's where you take down, and then I take the initiative, and then you don't have a second takedown. Like I don't
But
know.
if I take down, I still lose.
Yeah, exactly, right. Well, if you had 2 cards in your hand, I don't know, but you can't do both. So, yeah, I don't know how you get out of this moral story.
Neither do
I did kind of BM you because I could have killed you, but
I'll take initiative.
You want the
I don't know what the card is. That's
yep.
it's not that one.
You want the honest answer, Andrew, as well?
It's not that.
I
one.
forgot DL44 was in my resources.
Yeah, that's right.
You know
I mean,
why? Because I never saw it once against Frazier last round, and I almost forgot the card existed.
Well, I forgot. I skipped a turn with Cassian in my resources.
That's true.
So, yeah.
It's been a long day. It's been a long day, but good games, sir.
Yeah. This is